Full coverage of all the day's top stories. Let's begin with Donald Trump, who's about to hold a rally.
Oh, we've been trumped again. Okay, here's Jeb Bush.
But the people of Iowa and New Hampshire and South Carolina have spoken, and I really respect their decision. So tonight, I am suspending my campaign.
Psych! Okay, I couldn't resist. So here's the audience's real reaction.
So tonight, I am suspending my campaign. Yeah.
So Jeb Bush he was running for president, and one of the things he did was went on a diet about a year ago, I guess to help him look better, help him with the campaign. And I think that this backfired. He went on the Paleo diet, which is in vogue at the moment, and that right there seems a little stupid, just to do what's popular at the moment without looking at science, without doing any research.
I want to thank all my family.
Now, why do I think that him losing weight and going on a diet, which is supposed to be good for you, why would that hurt his campaign? Well, here I present Low-carb Moments with Jeb.
The Swiss Army Guard has probably taken pretty good care of the Pope, so I'm not worried about it. But I think the norm ought to be the basic health care commitment by this country to people ought to be that the health care is affordable, which means lower premium, higher deductible plans.
We're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
In life, that it won't wipe you out, it won't destroy your way of invest alongside with it. And the support comes in the out-of-pocket costs, and that insurance provides. You've made healthy lifestyle decisions, and your costs have gone down.
Jeb, low energy Jeb Bush, so low energy. Oh, you fall asleep looking at him.
Yeah.
Now, the paleo diet, like most diets, it works because of restricting calories. But the paleo people don't tell you that. They give some kind of scientific jargon, twisting the science. An article on CNN Politics. Jeb Bush was hungry when he walked into a lobster restaurant. I'm starving to death. Jeb Bush is definitely grumpily running. Someone asked, was it true that the stomach shrinks during a diet, easing the pangs of hunger? I am always hungry. Unhappy troll, crankiness. And it ends up being a lot like the Atkins diet. Well, Atkins diet has failed. It failed in the 70s and the 90s. Speaking of the Atkins diet, I found out in my research for this video that Jeb Bush did the Atkins diet about 10 years ago. And look what happened. Here we are now. He had to go on a diet again. And I think this one will fail again. That's my prediction. Now that he's out of the race, watch him regain the fat.
But no matter what the future holds, here's the greatest safety landing if you can imagine. Tonight I'm going to sleep with the best friend I have and the love of my life.
I don't think he means sleep with. I think he means sleep with, as in sleep. Sleeping off the fatty meat diet. So this is a low-carb diet, which means it's going to be higher in fat. It'll be fat-based diet. So he was running on fat, and he ran his campaign right into the ground. His campaign for president has now failed. Now this is what happened to Atkins. Dr. Robert Atkins was running on fat when he slipped on the ice, ending his political life of selling bullshit to the American people.
Low-carb diets do not work long-term. The whole philosophy is flawed. I want to make a video on exactly how it's flawed. There is nothing wrong with carbs. Carbs have made me thin. So I say, carb the fuck up, carb the fuck, carb the fuck up, carb the fuck, carb the fuck up.
So Jeb has spent over $100 million on a campaign, and he's down here in the toilet